So let's say we have a key guard like this that we want to cover certain cells in it, but on a temporary basis. Let me bring this down. Launch our application. Put our key guard on top. Let's just say, for example, that there were some cells in here that either I didn't want my client to be interacting with, maybe they don't have any special functionality yet, or I want them to focus more by covering up some of these cells until I need them, but I don't want to print separate key guards each time. Well, what I can do is print a cover designed to fit in on one of these cells, or I can print several of these covers and cover multiple cells. Even better, if I'm trying to provide some scaffolding and help my client focus on where they need to work, where they need to target, I can print the cover in a different color than the rest of the key guard. And that provides a visual cue that this is the cell I want you to work on trying to get to reliably, and then I can take that cover off and have them use that same skill to try and activate that button. So taking it one step at a time. So we've already looked at how you print one of these. How do you mount it? Well, this key guard right now is mounted with the suction tape, which I still think is amazing stuff when it comes to sticking to just about any kind of flat surface. So it has a suction tape on it, and I just would recommend using the same mounting method. Now, what I've done here is I've put about 3 layers of the suction tape on this guy just so that he fits, and sometimes there's a little bit of additional height in above the tiles than there is on the edges of the key guard. So by putting a little bit more suction tape there, it makes it easier for me to ensure that I've got this attached. Oops, put that in sideways. I've got it attached to the cell. Won't come out. Also, by putting a little extra on, I have a little bit of a way to get in here and grip and pull it up. Put it in a different cell. It's simple enough to do. Won't come out. I can do the same thing with my circular openings. In this case, I've got covers either of the same color or of a different color. The key guard is mounted with Velcro, so I put Velcro on the bottom of this. The only downside to using Velcro is that I have to put a comparable piece of Velcro in the cell. And Velcro doesn't always stick great to glass. Nothing like these suction tape pieces. But I just would recommend you use the same method so that well, you may discover there's a better way to do it by not using the same method, but this tends to guarantee that the cover and the key guard sit about the same distance above the tablet, so that this is relatively flat across the face of the cover.